Howdy, folks.
Hello, everyone.
Friends and family across the globe, and welcome back to what is hopefully going to be the finale to my first time playing Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Let's add more to the title, please.
Resident
Wesker staring just in the background. If you're new, do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. Just play games for fun. The idea is pretty simple. We're just hanging out. Show you games. We're not here to sell you on them. We're here to experience them alongside you. Turn our brains off and dare to be stupid. So come on in, join us for good games, bad games, old games, and new games. To my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all, because if it wasn't for you, these videos wouldn't be happening. I can most certainly tell you, as long as one of you stays subscribed, I will keep pumping out videos like a madman.
Yep.
Drive by Rubberneck and Beers, howdy. And I'm hoping I can be heard okay, I don't know. We'll see, hold on. Drive by Rubberneck and Beers, howdy. Of course, I can always be heard okay, because I can be loud.
The question, as always, is me. Very excited, because this is the home run stretch, hopefully. A lot of good stuff coming still in this game that I remember, and a lot of my favorite RE stuff, including one of my favorite Resident Evil moments ever. It should be coming up tonight.
Very good. Restaurant was good.
Yeah, it was. Very good rice, and I'm not kidding. Like, if we go there again, I could literally just eat their rice, plain. Very good rice. You know what they put into it or how they made it, but probably some of the best rice I've had, to be honest.
The rice was nice.
Ah, ha ha ha. That is actually a song in home movies.
What, the rice is nice?
I promise you, I'll link it to you later. They do a song, Rice is Nice. We talk about rice. Brendan Small. Home movies, Metalocalypse. One of the best entertainers.
Did I need this?
In cartoondom. You will.
On Chris?
No, I think it's gonna be one of those things where you're gonna combine them and do something. Let me reset where we are. We left.
I do have an announcement to make.
Yesterday.
A very important announcement. On the count of 3, name our favorite The Crow actor. Right? You've seen The Crow?
Yeah.
Right, 1, 2, 3. Edward Furlong.
Oh wow! Yeah.
I just found out he was the Crow in a movie. So, I'm going to buy all the other Crow movies to add to the collection and suffer through them.
That's one of those franchises where after the first one, none of the movies
They never needed to be made, no.
and they never needed to be made.
No.
Oh, Ernie Hudson. Topical.
Right? Topical. Very topical.
Okay, so you are at the point now where you have to go to the foyer of the lookalike mansion, basically. Remember where that was?
Yeah. Believe
That's
it was
where
through
we're
here.
Yes.
No, go
Yeah,
right.
And I think I told you it says to get the Magnum, the bullets, take some herbs, the assault rifle, or submachine gun. Make sure
I got
you-
the Magnum and assault rifle.
I know.
Yeah.
And the handgun.
Yeah.
Okay, then we should be good.
Yeah, there was a TV show. It apparently had the guy from, some people say John Wick, but I know him from Crying Freeman and Brotherhood of the Wolf. Crying Freeman was a manga about an assassin that doesn't talk. He just sheds a tear every time he kills someone.
You've mentioned that to me before. The prices were pretty good.
Right.
Yeah,
Don't get excited, folks. Just sending out the NOS.
And today's ghost is one I have never seen before.
I'm contractually obligated.
A ghost, I don't know if it's brand new, but I have never seen this before, so I'm going to try it.
Die roll.
It is iced tea lemonade.
Again, that's why 2 days in a row.
I am ironically not a fan of iced tea or lemonade, but I want to give this a shot. I mean, it's okay. I just don't go out of my way to drink iced tea.
I feel like we should wait to do that one, huh?
Yes.
Do you want to wait for that one?
I can't, what is it? I see the first part.
I think you might have an advantage in this one. Top 10 list for today.
It's a weird one. Well, it's gonna require some work. We'll deal with it. Alright, initial thoughts. The lemonade is very tempered by the iced tea, so it doesn't taste too lemony. Isn't that an Arnold Palmer iced tea lemonade, by the way? I think that is. It's not bad. The lemon taste isn't too strong, so I actually kind of like it.
Hey, sign-ups! How you doing? Yes, when the resident becomes evil, evil is a resident. Okay, this is gonna be kind of... I have no idea which one of us posited this list idea, but...
if it's... I don't know. That's a good question. But, at the very least, we're getting it out of the way. Haha. We'll have a list. It may not make sense. You may not agree with it. If so, put something in the comments. Oh, it should be genre. Genre. Not gente.
Gente. Yeah, that's my phone. It's bad. I have to get a new phone.
Chances are, with the vast amount of books that have been written, every genre you mentioned, there's
going to be a book genre, yeah.
So, if we mention a genre we want to see and there's a book out there that covers it, let us know.
Or, as we will keep it relevant, book gente.
Gente, yes.
Alright. Sounds
now
fancy.
Our term, gente.
Gente. That is the official term for genre blending of books. They're called gente.
Yeah, you don't have to sign up, even if just one just pops in your head.
Yeah.
You know, just throw it out there.
This is more a tool we've used to keep us talking while we play.
Because sometimes
we'll go through dead zones.
Yeah, we'll have dead zones.
It used to be a lot worse back then.
Oh, yeah.
I think now we've become chatty Cathy.
Especially that first video. There's a huge dead zone.
Very few people will ever understand that. Alright, I guess there's a door there and there's a stairs there. Okay, there's a door, stairs there.
Okay, so those of you familiar with the first game will probably know that this is kind of like a replica of the Spencer Mansion. Right? Kind of. It's not like exact, but...
By the way, just to kick the genre blend list off, my idea, it was a short story I was pitching towards Games Workshop back when they were accepting open submissions. It was basically a gene stealer in the mines, or in the mountains and the Caracs of the dwarfs in fantasy horror. And by fantasy horror, I don't mean fantasy horror and the horror is fantastical. I'm talking Lord of the Rings, Friday the 13th. We've talked about it before. You got like zombies played out. Well, what if you stuck them in the medieval ages? What if you stuck them in a western? Right? Undead nightmares kind of thing.
Fantasy horror, you said?
Yep.
What if, and I know, I mean, you could technically say there's lots of slashers in fantasy, because a lot of people have swords and axes, but like a legit slasher murderer.
Well, like in the example I was using, the gene stealer from 40K, otherworldly alien being crawling through the mines while there's wars being waged between the dwarfs and the orcs and goblins and Skaven and the tunnels and the mountains of Caracs, which are mountains. They're mountain kingdoms. Okay. It'd be very much like Alien.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Is how I envisioned it in my head. Wait a second. Huh?
I think they wanted to make absolutely certain you had a weapon for some reason. Like if Claire still had everything in her inventory, you at least had a combat knife. Good luck with that.
I mean, are we trying to play this on Billy mode from Predator?
You know someone play, especially with that knife. You know someone beat the game with that knife.
Probably, yeah. And blind.
We're kind of playing loose with it, Synops. It could be either or. Like if you have, let me give you a specific example I have. My number one. One of my favorite authors is Thomas Hardy. He writes old classic English literature that's basically misery porn.
Oh. Well.
Oh, that's why you needed a knife. Hold 1 second. I can get it.
Oh, it's probably used as a...
There. I'll expand upon it after the cutscene.
Claire.
Chris. I missed you so much.
I know. But we have to get out of here.
Not yet. We have to find Steve.
Who's Steve?
You don't.
He's a boy who escaped from that island with me.
I honestly
but then
forgot
a
he
monster
existed.
attacked us and we got separated.
So that means Steve is still somewhere in this base?
I'm sure of it.
But his name's not spelled with C.
Well, Synops is saying the game's audio is a bit too loud. I think that's been a problem with the cutscenes primarily.
Alexia.
Let us
There
know
really
how it is
is an
without the
Alexia?
cutscenes if you don't mind.
I'll explain. He probably can't hear you right now.
It is
I'll explain.
time, you genetically inferior siblings.
After her! She might know where Steve is.
Let's go.
Okay. This might, yeah, this is going to be where you're going to take over as Claire for a little bit.
Okay. I'll explain a bit. I'm playing this on the PS4. We are using a mic, but it doesn't pick up the same way as my mic does. Okay, I'll wait.
Just go. I'll be fine.
But Chris.
You've got to save Steve. Go!
I've never met him, but he's apparently important to you for some reason. I can't wait to meet this kid, Steve, by the way. what you care so much about.
And there's no way to really mess around too much with the volume in-game that I found to adjust it, so... Yeah, I do apologize for that. It's just one of the issues we ran into quite a few times, I think, with... Well, not really. I think it's basically just been this game because of how old this game is.
Yeah.
There's no in-game volume adjustment that you can do.
Right.
With something like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, we could adjust the volume down. So we could balance it out better, but
it's been... I think, like you said, it's been primarily...
Primarily, it seems to be the cutscenes that causes problems.
Oh, that's right, she kept her handgun with the goofy thing at the end. Okay, so you should be good. I think you're good with what you have there. Oh, don't forget you have the beryllium case to
unlock.
Real quick, just to expand on what I was saying with the list, my number one of my favorite authors is Thomas Hardy. He's an old English lit, a lot of dramatic English, countryside, heath, families, weird, you know.
A lot of weird heaths out there.
He wrote Jude the Obscure, which there was a movie made of.
Hey Jude.
Far from the Madding Crowd, The Return of the Native, one of my favorites. My favorite book is The Mayor of Casterbridge, which holds very, 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 very personal significance to me. It means a lot to me. But Thomas Hardy basically writes misery porn, old English misery porn. His people go through some misery. And I would like to see that done, not in an old English countryside setting, but in some type of sci-fi futuristic setting. Just take all that stuff and put it in an entirely different era. So my number one, Thomas Hardy in space, basically.
Should I even use a crossbow at all?
I wouldn't even worry about the cross. Right now, I think what you have right there is enough. More than enough. I don't remember exactly. You actually might want to go to full health before right now. Because I know you're good enough that you can probably avoid getting to where you're gonna go without damage, and I'm trying not to spoil anything. But I think is there no save either?
Looks like there's I can put a shotgun here.
Oh, Chris, did you leave the shotgun?
Magnum and assault rifle.
Oh, that's fine. Hold on.
Gonna find out what that's gonna do.
Yeah, so you can always take it off.
Yeah. Hope. Open paint. Gives me grenade rounds. Pretzel's gonna be doing the majority of responses.
Yeah.
To the chat.
Yeah, because we have been enjoying. The game music is a bit too loud.
Yeah. Again, that's something with this game specifically we ran into.
Yeah, we can't really do anything about the music.
We are playing on the PS4. If this was emulated, I have a bit more control. But again, do apologize.
Yeah, but we're not trying to rush through the game, but we kind of want to beat it tonight, so I'll be handling the primary dealing with the chat. I will do the best I can.
Oh, you son of a biscuit. I don't want to get hit.
Yeah, it's that hallway, right?
Oh.
I don't know if you can move those either. Probably shoot those.
I was trying to save ammo. It's fine. I'll figure it out. This late in the game, let's just play by ear.
No.
The book says only to take the bow gun and start. Yeah, it says to shoot the tentacles. Okay. There's zombies.
You can push the cabinets. It's like in the first game. You can push the cabinets.
Ah.
To get stuff.
Gotcha.
Nut shot. Did you shoot someone in the nuts?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Butters.
Gee whiz, guys. My number 2, by the way, is going to be a choose-your-own-adventure, or as I'll call it, choose-your-own-answer philosophy book.
Oh my God. You were... Okay.
What?
Nothing. Keep going.
Wait, did you have that?
Keep going. No, you're good. You're good.
Oh,
you're
I
good.
mean, you remember the old choose-your-own-adventure books? It would be that, but you'll always get the answer you want by going through reading different philosophies. It was that. It's literally just choose-your-own-answer philosophy books? You said, oh my god, I don't know. I'm worried now.
You have to put that there. I don't think it's gonna crush you. It's gonna crush you.
It's gonna crush me.
Nope, nope.
Nope, because I did that real quick.
Alright. This is...
That thing crushed me.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if you had to push something in there? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Okay. Hold on.
But I'll find out. Oh, at least it starts you here.
Oh, you know why? Because in the original,
Right.
there was a disc switch.
Oh.
So I think this is like...
The beginning of the disc switch. Wow. Okay.
I think. Or it could have been the midpoint when you switched your... I don't know.
Should we take the bow gun?
It says to, but I think I've heard and read that handguns fun.
Okay, because I mean, I got like 350 bowgun darts and 46 explosive ones. Is Chris gonna need using it for the boss?
No, Chris will not need the bow.
Oh, then I mean, we might as well play around with it. That and where is it? This grenade launcher, which I've not used. Oh, that's right. Once you do that, you can't do it.
Oh, as soon as the stone starts to rise, run forward and pick it up. So you gotta be quick. Also, you don't have to run, pick it up, and then you can keep moving forward. You can go into the cell right across.
Gotcha.
Even if you want to just run across real fast and that'll make it drop.
Gotta go fast.
Just run straight.
Now, what were you? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, they're gonna eat me too, or something like that.
You've never seen Troll 2, have you?
No.
We gotta watch it. It's great. Better than the first movie, in my opinion.
I promise you 100% I am not making this up. I have had this idea for a long, long, long time.
Really? A choose your own adventure or choose your own answer philosophy book?
Not philosophy.
Oh.
Because I have, not to be bragged about it, because I wasted money and I don't even use it anymore. I have a master's degree in mathematics and statistics, and at one time was a math teacher.
Okay, don't be for bragging.
And I always had this idea since my teaching days of having a choose-your-own-adventure map.
How'd that work?
just like within the story, it presents you with some problems, you know.
Okay, so it'd be like
I guess it would be less of a choose your own adventure, but I'm not telling you I fleshed this idea out. It would just be some book way of maybe teaching people math.
So like if it was 6 + 6 is, and then the next answer was like 3, 12, 27, 3,468. If you flip to like 3, it would just, the next page would just say wrong in like a big bold letter.
I haven't fleshed it out. It was just a way I figured, a different way for people to learn math, maybe that like reading more than math, just to incorporate, maybe not choose your own adventure book, but a way to incorporate math into
but reading, because people might absorb the information but better and easier digesting it using words rather than,
we'll just say like a math, like a detective novel where there's like math within it that you have to solve in order to advance the story.
Okay.
I mean, that's one of those things where there probably are actual books like that. But that just reminded me, I guess, because you were saying a book with philosophy like that, you know, it just triggered in my mind that I remembered.
Right. Yeah. I mean, my idea, it was choose your own technically answer. So then, depending upon which answer you liked on the page, you followed down a different philosophical school of thought.
I guess it's not as similar, but in my head it kind of was.
I mean, it follows that choose your own adventure format thing, right? So let me push it.
There's only some of them, so and I don't. Honestly, it's probably going to be that middle one. There you go.
Oh, this thing's.
It's probably going to be that middle one if you want to push it.
Oh, I didn't know if there was like something.
I think they're grenade rounds from what I read.
Oh, I think I can buy as well.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess as long as it doesn't respawn the damn tentacles. Man, it's been a long road with this game. It's not the middle. Might as well take them.
And then in the other, there's probably one we can move there.
I got like 40 of these. Sure. I want to make sure I open the case. I'm fairly certain I did again.
Yeah. This might turn out to be actually be a fun list. I'm thinking some weird stuff.
Right? Yeah, I'm going along the lines, by the way, that like book genres. I'm thinking, you know, like. Okay, here's my number 3 to give an example. Goosebumps, but done up like Canterbury Tales.
Okay.
I guess like young adult or young teen horror about a bunch of kids walking through the woods during Halloween night, going from house to house trick-or-treating, kind of following that Canterbury Tales format. Each of them with different backgrounds. Maybe like one's the jock and one's the, you know, the nerd and whatnot.
Obviously different costumes.
Much like the stories are formatted, it would say like, you know, the knight's tale. It would be the jock's tale, the nerd's tale, so on and so forth. Classic lit mixed with modern teen fiction, I guess. I don't know. I haven't read a Goosebumps book since I was the age that Goosebumps was a thing. Might still be a thing, I don't know. You hear that, publishers? Free ideas, just put my name in the credits.
Call us R.L. Stein.
Not you, George R.R. Martin. You just talk about sex all the time. No, I've never read any George R.R. Martin.
Or just the South Park kid going on about
penises.
floppy wieners.
What's in here?
Boom, go the dynamite. That was my Cleveland.
It's not bad, Cleveland.
Yeah.
I don't like this room. It reminds me too much of a certain room from the first game.
Are you trying to listen to for shuffling?
No, I was trying to think of some type of creamy pastry that starts with the C word.
Creamy pastry.
Yeah, because I was gonna do. You almost became a Claire croissant or something like that. Croissant witch. But the moment has passed.
Well, you could say instead of bear claw, you could say Claire claw.
Claire claw. Oh.
You almost became a Claire claw.
You hear that, Capcom? You could brand the food.
Yeah, you can run in there if you want.
More bowgun ammo.
Place it on the ground and then just run straight across.
Wait. More bowgun ammo.
Uh-oh. Another video? How to get it? Oh, that's it.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Let's try and do this. As if I don't get enough of this with Abe's Odyssey. At least she automatically back. Oh.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Clever Claire. But yeah, I was gonna say specific genres of books, but also blending maybe specific books.
Yeah.
And then let the books themselves define the genre.
Yeah. Like a lot of our lists, this is going to be fluid.
Very loosey-goosey. Renegade Angel.
I may as well
Daughter
find
of the
out what's
Devil.
in there, man.
Thing, whatever it was. Lucy,
Lucy, Daughter of the Devil. Great one. Yeah. Another H. John Benjamin.
No. This looks like...
Okay, I know where that leads to.
Oh, okay.
You will eventually have to go there.
Okay. I got the security cards.
That's clear.
I'm Claire Becca. Make it a thing.
In fact,
It'll only work in an emergency. Well, who are you to determine that? Oh, that hurt. What's up here? I'm a giant brain.
oh, that's, I think, gonna be your... Yeah, once you're gonna put that dragonfly thing together.
Oh.
The wings and that piece, and I think you're gonna get some type of linear launcher like other Resident Evil games.
Right.
Like laser launcher thing. Hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Crystal, you did the You now have to go to that security room, basically. Yeah, so you have to go to that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's going to be then the
And if I'm going to be blazing through my list, it's because I'm playing, and I'd rather try and get through the list.
Yeah.
My list at least first, so I can focus more on the playing part.
Right.
Number 4 is going to be a Don Quixote. My favorite book of all time. And let's go with like in... urban adventure drama. I don't even know if that's a genre. But I'm just thinking of two guys kind of paralleling Don Quixote using a more modern day tale. Actually, the image I got in my head would be more like Jay and Silent Bob kind of thing. Right, so a format like that. The problem is all I read are philosophy books, fantasy, and like technical manuals, so I'm gonna go with that. I just imagine that the tales you could adapt into the modern genre setting. make it a city. Almost like the Max, right? Where in that it was about a delusional hobo. I know you weren't a biggest fan of that. I wasn't really either, honestly. But the art style, and I like kind of the ideas.
Honestly, it was the art style I didn't like.
Oh, really?
But I appreciate what he gave to the comic.
To the comic world,
yeah. I'll get to my number 3 after this.
Alright, sign off. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks for dropping in anytime.
Yes, that is definitely the thing with metal fatigue. That tunnel vision you get, because it's broken up into multiple levels of fields, like underground, ground level, space. And you have to kind of switch between them. Use it.
Alright, I'm going to be quiet for this section.
Is it boss?
Technically, yes.
Can I just shoot it?
No.
Oh.
I'll tell you straight up, no. I'll tell you one thing, run. I mean, not yet, but you will.
Oh. It's Steve! Run!
Steve?
Oh. Claire.
Who did this to you?
That crazy woman told me she was gonna
He can
perform
literally just
the same
slide
experiment
down
on me that she
the
did on her
axe
own
is
father.
Nothing to keep him
She's
from
completely insane.
What's wrong?
Claire! Can't breathe. Claire! Help me! Claire!
He looks like he's from Obscure.
No, wait!
And what's his name? I give him kudos for that. Oh, really?
That's why you take 2
Oh. Okay. Yeah, no biscuits and gravy. Yeah, I was saying it reminds me of Obscure, and I'm going to give credit where credit is due. The balls that Obscure 2 had to take a character and do that.
Yeah.
And then the other stuff that character ended up doing that was, some people are like, it's implied. It's like, motherfuckers, it ain't implied.
Yeah. No, they went there.
They went there.
Now, I apologize. I probably should have told you that that's why the healing was important ahead of time instead of in the moment.
It's not that far, really. But yeah, book-wise, I do read a lot of books. It's just the genres I read are very limited because I think most writers are garbage. I know that sounds mean, but I feel it's just the truth of the matter. I am a book snob.
My number 3. I read a series of books. Frank Beddard, I think, was the author, called The Looking Glass Wars.
Oh, I remember you reading that.
Which was basically a retelling of the Through the Looking Glass and Alice in Wonderland stories, but in like a fantasy setting. So, for example,
like that one comic book you read about the fairy tales.
Yeah. The White Rabbit was not an actual rabbit. Excuse me. He was like the royal advisor to Alice, who was a princess. He was like an albino guy. Alice was like a princess. Like Hatter, the Mad Hatter was like the court assassin, and he went by the name Hatter M. It was really fun. It was a really fun read, to be honest. It was pretty good. I liked what they did with it. It took a classic story and they just kind of blended it into a fantasy setting.
Am I done with this section after I run?
Yes.
So I don't even need to bring the crossbow. I can let Chris put it.
Yeah, I mean that's literally it after that. And it actually kind of tied the story into Alice going into the real world and interacting with Lewis Carroll, and that's how he came up with the story. It's got kind of a meta thing going on with it too. Before that became, really stupidly popular all over the place.
Stop it!
So that's my number 3 is would be doing that with more properties, taking some type of classic literature and putting it into a sci-fi setting. So just take your favorite classic literature story and introduce it and give it some more fantasy type elements, whatever that may be. And I'll try to think of like another example that we came to mind. I don't want to keep falling back on Thomas Hardy, but that is the majority of classic literature I read.
Is he dead?
Who?
Thomas Hardy.
Oh yes. We're talking like old English.
Oh.
1800 stuff, maybe.
As long as he's dead. Then yes. That's the rule. They're dead, they're classic.
Yeah, like that would work. Counting Monte Cristo. Harlock Saga type stuff, maybe, I guess. I've never read Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, okay. You're getting your ear full.
I don't care. Throw it my way. I know it's a classic. I probably at some point should have read it, to be honest.
Yeah, there's only that one zombie. Don't need the rest of it. But it should be enough nameless.
Yeah, I guess that was the second one. Yeah. I do have books that I'm like backed up 3 books, to be honest, so that I need to get to. I promise you, if it's a book I'm interested in, I will find the time to read it. And honestly, that's one that I'm just never really been interested in for whatever reason.
Oh, over here.
Can you go in that cell?
Yes, I can go in there. I did not see anything in there.
And then it's not like you need more arrows, right?
I don't know, maybe I want to try and beat Alexia with nothing but bow gun arrows.
Have fun.
I've got like 500 of them.
Eventually she's just going to be like, stop shooting me with arrows.
Can't move. There's no more space on my body.
Use your magnum. This is really where they need a save, you know?
Yeah. And I will be right back, so you can entertain.
Did not see that, Gabe. I'm still trying to think of a better example for number 3. The Alice in Wonderland one. It is a really good series, so if you're at all a fan of Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass stuff, take a look at it. It's The Looking Glass Awards. It's a very entertaining read, and it's a lot more interesting than I made it sound. That happens to a lot of my entries on these lists. I don't quite put across how interesting it might be, but look it up. It's pretty fun. Does some really cool stuff. Like the Cheshire Cat is this, like, I remember, like, big psychotic actual murderous cat. It's pretty good. It's been a while, so the more I try to describe it, I've forgotten so much about it. But check it out. If you're a fan of Alice in Wonderland or Through the Looking Glass, the Lewis Carroll stuff, check it out. Just do it. Man, I do recommend this Ghost Iced Tea Lemonade. It is pretty good. You kind of taste a little bit of the iced tea, a little bit of the lemonade. Like I said, it's probably what an Arnold Palmer, I think, is. But yeah, it's actually pretty good. Good one, Ghost. Ghost overall. I can't tell you like just disgustingly bad flavor I've ever had from Ghost that I would just absolutely never drink again. And I'm not getting paid by Ghost. I would like to. Go contact me.
Oh, Galloping Ghost?
No, I'm talking about the Ghost I'm drinking.
Oh. Okay.
Galloping Ghost 2. Go see Galloping Ghost. Go to the Galloping Ghost, play some video games, bring some ghosts along to keep your energy up.
I just came up with a theory because, well, you know, the duty isn't finished until the paperwork is done. So,
Absolutely.
I came up with a theory, though. Why graphic novels? I believe graphic novels are a thing. Not because they're more mature, not because they want to smell their own farts. But what did the vast majority of good movies originally start as? Novels.
Right.
Books.
Okay.
So by tying the word graphic novels, it allows comic books to be looked at by Hollywood as potential properties for them to buy up.
Okay. Kind of like a cheat sheet for Hollywood to look at. And
Yeah, I think it was a way for comic book artists to try and peddle their stories to Hollywood the same way that books do, right?
Right.
Maybe that's why what's-his-name was always saying, the comic books, they're not graphic novels. It's a bad accent.
Alan Moore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a witch. He's gonna curse me out.
Huh, that is interesting. Yeah, that sounds like them trying to mess with something that probably didn't need to be messed with, but hey. I could waste your time telling stories about stuff that was wrong and right with the right, that I thought was wrong and right with the public school system, so I will always champion the public school system as opposed to
Steve?
like private charter homeschooling type stuff, but I am biased of course because I did work
At Physio?
at a public school system. There you go.
That is stupid. basically are expecting you to get hit.
Yes.
Like, just as a pure resource.
I do not even know if it's possible to do that. You look at anyone that gives advice on that. You know, you got the fire extinguisher, healing items for Chris, switch over, and this is bringing 2 full healing items at least when you're...
It's just poorly designed.
It is. No, there's no...
Sherry! Claire! Close enough.
Oh, Steve.
Don't touch that.
You're warm.
Steve, you've got to hang in there.
Everyone is trying.
Okay? My brother's come to save us. We're getting out of here.
This just gave me an idea.
Your brother kept his promise. I'm sorry, I cannot.
What? What are you saying?
I'm glad that I met you. I love you.
Nope.
Claire.
No long enough, buddy. Not love. You're like 15.
Steve?
Which makes this extra creepy.
Steve?
I don't know how old he is,
Steve?
I always thought he was a teenager. Still creepy. I mean, that's still, yeah. And you just met him too, not too long ago. I mean, you can be sad, but you're in love with him pretty easy.
She's got a heart of gold.
Claire, suck it up.
Hey, Lonely Visual, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Yep, D-E-E-D.
At last, I
Here we
found
go.
you, Alexei.
Here it is.
Come with me.
Crazy.
This is one
You're
of my
responsible
favorite
for the
Resident
creation
Evil
of the T.
cutscenes ever.
Veronica virus. And now the only existing sample is in your body. I want it. Now!
You want it? You are not worthy of its power!
Probably not gonna do anything, right?
No.
You're coming with me. Chris! Wesker. Chris, since you're one of my best men, I'll let you handle this.
Now you're gonna go. So as much as I love Wesker, yes, he punks out.
He punky.
Yeah, me and Punky Brewster's out. He's like, yeah, Chris, go for it.
No. Do I fight her?
Yep. This this is the first yeah, I saw the comment game. I couldn't tell you how many times they're constantly trying to tweak things and stuff. Sometimes when they don't need to, sometimes when they do need to. Sometimes they have good ideas, sometimes they have bad ideas. This seems like a really bad idea. Maybe that. I can't remember. That might be it.
We must be really close to the end, though. Okay, number 5 is mystery romance. The whole premise of it is that they don't know who they're in love with until the very end.
Ah, I love it.
Number 6, eldritch horror historical fiction. Think the Silmarillion, but Lovecraft. So we find out the history of Cthulhu. Number 7, gothic horror comedy. Think Dracula, but Dracula dead and loving it in book form, basically. I wasted those shots. Is it safe? Also, I feel like with that cutscene, it was Capcom being like, oh yeah, and Squaresoft's like, yeah, we did the same thing on the PS1.
I wouldn't be familiar with what's
Parasite Eve.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because that's kind of the same vibe. Which also would bring up who would win in a fight. Eve or Aya versus Alexian.
Oh, Eve. I'm going Eve all the way.
Right. Because the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Yep. My number 4, giant kaiju oral history. I love oral histories. Give me a full novel in oral history mode, not from perspectives of people that survived or fought the kaijus, but from the kaijus themselves. What they were thinking while they were causing death and destruction, or protection, depending on which kaiju we want to do, or which version you want to do. I know they switch it up a lot of times, depending on the movies, but giant kaiju oral history.
My number 8 is going to be a first-person racing drama. It's written from first person, right? Like talking I.
Right.
Right? And it takes place during one singular race, the entire book. I don't know what genre that would be, but are you looking up?
You know what? It literally just came to me. We are close to the end.
Right. So this will be a short.
But I think we're not as close as you might think, because we still have the Black Widow fight. There's still a whole other boss battle.
Okay, I should probably just get through because we still have a lot of topics.
No, go for
cover
it.
real quick.
Yeah,
anyway,
go for it.
I would like to do a. Now I'm just making up freaking books, but I don't care. I think this is a weird topic.
It is.
So we're just gonna do a myths and legends a la Greek, and think Norse, Egyptian gods, but myths and legends of fast food chain mascots. As if they're gods.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So set it up like a myths and legends kind of book. Like that Norse mythology book that I have, the Greek mythology, the Egyptian, all the mythology books I have. The
Pantheon of
fast food
gods.
mascots. Yeah.
Who would be in this book?
Right.
Ronald McDonald?
Right. Yeah, all of
Burger
them.
King?
Wendy's Girl.
Wendy's Girl?
Jack from Jack and the Box.
Jack? Oh.
You know?
Yeah, that would be a good one. The Chihuahua from Taco Bell?
Yes. Yes.
Or would it be...
And then they would have their own, like, sub-gods, demigods, based on food items in... Like Moon Guy. McDonald's had Moon Guy, right?
Yeah. Mac. I think his name was Mac.
Was Mac?
Or something, yeah. And Wendy's had the Where's the Beef Lady?
Where's the beef? Yep.
Okay.
Right?
I like that. Now I'm trying to one-up you on the weirdness scale now. Now it's a competition to see who does the weirdest one. I thought Kaiju Oral History was kind of weird. I started out kind of serious, and now I'm wanting to do just weird stuff.
Oh, I'm still deathly serious. I would read these books.
Oh, no. I would read my Kaiju Oral History, because I would read oral histories on subjects I'm not even interested in, just because I like oral histories. I don't know, something about the format. I just like it.
My number 10, just because, again, I want to make sure I get through the list so we can cover and talk about the other stuff we wanted to talk about during this video, is classic epic, I think Dante's Inferno, but a self-help book.
Oh,
right.
Okay, yes.
The format of a self-help book.
Practical. That's actually practical.
Right.
Help you not to suffer
the 9
hell.
layers, the 9 floors of hell. Sorry about that long pause. I just wanted to make sure I got my list done so that we could talk about the movies. We can talk about some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
Grant, we could bring it up. We're doing EDF next weekend, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to get through one more and then I'll start hitting some of the topics, because that would put me at 5.
Right. But yeah, I'm in agreement. I think Eve and I think Aya also could probably take on, because Aya canonically beats Eve.
Yes.
But her walking down the stairs and everything, I was like, I guarantee you Capcom was inspired by Parasite Eve's cutscenes. There's no way in heck they were not. We can't go that way. Can we go in here? Do we have anything? We have this. Can we use this? Can we examine it? Can we take that out? Yes.
No.
Okay. I'm sure we need that along with his
There was a blue one.
Yeah. Very weird holes. Don't go sticking weird things in those holes, Chris.
Who do you think you are, James Sunderland?
I'm gonna jump in that hole. James! You're too big for the hole. Now that phrase, you take that from
I know we've talked about how that's not our favorite Silent Hill game, but I did enjoy playing the remake. But that man would jump in any hole.
Yeah.
And also put his hand in anything.
Right.
No questions asked.
Right.
James, I really have a huge favor to ask you. There's something in this toilet, and I kind of... James. And you just shove his hand in there.
What was his backstory in the game? What did James do for a living?
I don't know if that's ever told.
In the movie, which I regretfully saw, new one, he was an artist.
I don't...
Like the most low-hanging fruit response you could give a character in a book or a show.
I don't think it ever specifically explained.
Should I start just taking stuff out now?
Yeah, take it. Oh, did you put the
blue one in?
That fit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't put the blue one in.
Was there another one you had in
I don't know where that last one is. So, that's why I'm saving. In case I have to run around.
No, good idea. I'm going to piggyback off your self-help book. And obviously this would be a fiction book. I'm not talking about a non-fiction book, an actual serial killer writing this. But a self-help book written by a serial killer.
Okay.
How to achieve whatever goal you want.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Yeah.
Right. New faces to meet people by Leatherface.
There
You
you
can
go.
even have different chapters for...
You have different books. You have,
Yeah.
it could be a collection.
Oh my god. Now I'm thinking of a horror children's book.
Oh.
Jason's Summer Camp.
How I spent my summer.
How I spent my summer. Freddy Krueger, Good Dreams for Bad Days. Hellraiser puzzle book.
Oh god, I'm not going to steal that one. I am the piggyback. I got a number 6 now. And since we didn't specify what type of books we're talking about, really, we're talking about whatever books come to my mind. A horror icon cookbook series.
That's true. I mean, cookbooks would be a genre, right?
Yeah.
They usually get their own section in a bookstore.
Yeah, exactly. A horror icon cookbook. So take your favorite horror icon, make a cookbook out of it. It could be something adventurous, mysterious.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks. Or it could be something bland. I kind of feel like a Michael Myers cookbook could be very bland because he doesn't say anything. He doesn't move very fast. He just kind of... his mask is literally blank white. I think he'd kind of have a boring cookbook. Who would have the most exciting cookbook of the horror icons? I feel like Leatherface, you know exactly what he's cooking, so... Freddy, maybe. I mean, he's got the whole dream thing going for him.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just came up with the idea of Michael Myers writing a book like Marcus Aurelius for Meditations, Stoicism, which is what that philosophy was about. The whole point is self-reflection and not reacting to what people say or things that they do. It would just be blank pages.
Alright.
Cookbook-wise, you were thinking, yeah, I don't know. I had one on the tip of my tongue, but I forgot because I got sidetracked by the...
Let's get this out of the way because this absolutely had to be addressed today. For those of you who are not aware, and I will admit I was not aware of this director's name, Chuck Russell passed away.
Alright, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Chuck Russell. Chuck Russell was the director of, and if you're not familiar with the name, but you're a horror fan, you are familiar with the work. He directed Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors, the Blob remake.
My favorite nightmare.
Your favorite Nightmare, yes.
Kincaid.
Mm-hmm. The Blob remake, The Mask. One of my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, one I consider to be underrated, Eraser. Witchboard, he did Witchboard.
Witchboard, yeah. Which I watched again recently. Holds up well. Witchboard 2 does not.
So Chuck Russell passed away. If not today, it was yesterday. I read the news this morning on Bloody Disgusting. So rest in peace, Chuck Russell, to one of the, unfortunately, probably not as well-known name, but you definitely know the movies he made if you are a horror fan. We often cite The Blob as being a very good remake.
Yeah, really good remake.
And I mentioned how Eraser is one of my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, so. And of course, we're both fans of Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Like you said, it's your favorite. Not my favorite, but it's definitely up there.
I felt it struck the right balance between funny Freddy and, like, menacing Freddy.
Right. It did.
Right, where 1 and 2, he wasn't really that wordplay Freddy yet, and then by 4 he just turns into a clown.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I need that.
Yeah, it's sparkly and resonating.
I think I need the valve handle. Alright, I put that device on the valve handle.
Yes. Now let's go ahead and knock this out of the way. Not because I'm just trying to rush through this, but because I have very little to say, because I only started the series and I'm only down to 2 episodes.
I'm gonna write these books, by the way.
But I am absolutely hooked so far, just on 2 episodes. I could change my mind if it gets worse. But I'm absolutely hooked on Black Sails. You got me to start watching it. I have always been a fan of pirate stuff.
Yeah, not enough pirate stuff out there, really.
Yeah, there really isn't. The opening scene of the first episode, when they're boarding that ship, I mean, right off the bat, it was good. All the characters so far I'm interested in. Captain Flint, Mr. Bates, Billy. I don't know if you remember these names.
Yes, because Billy was the pirate at the beginning going after Long John in Treasure Island.
Yeah.
And Flint was the name of the parrot that he named he named the parrot after his pirate captain, Long John Silver did, which was Flint.
Of course, Long John Silver, even the Guthrie, Miss Guthrie, Eleanor, and Mr. Scott. Captain Vane. I mean, all the characters so far seem really interesting. Max.
An interesting thing, just real quick, is most of the pirates, actual pirates you're listing, were real pirates.
Okay, yeah.
And the events that they will cover in the series are actual events that happened. They just kind of fictionalized them. Long John Silver never existed. He's a complete fabrication. So the whole like peg leg pirate eye patch thing, what we think of what a yar me matey pirate with a parrot on his shoulder, and that came from Long John Silver more or less, inspired by bits and pieces of other actual historical pirates, which Captain Vane was one I'm aware of. Quite a few of them actually were. And the events of Black Sails were based on real events.
But yeah, so far, just off 2 episodes, I'm hooked.
You're hooked?
Yeah. No pun intended, seriously. I promise you. And I look forward to catching up more and watching some more episodes starting tomorrow. Spoilers. I absolutely love the fact that he did that thing with the map where he read it and then destroyed it. That was brilliant. Brilliant move by him. I like Captain Flint, how he fancies himself an educated captain. I kind of like his whole vibe going on. I like how Mr. Bates is protective of the captaincy, but also...
Thanks for stopping it.
Oh. Yeah. Just the whole series so far, even though it's just been 2 episodes. I'm looking forward to it. Wow.
I learned my lesson.
Shotgun it.
You kidding me? I got like 40 crossbow flame rounds.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. One last thing on Black Sails, because I won't have more to say until I watch more episodes. That setting is absolutely stunning. I cannot get over how beautiful it looks, and I hope it's an actual real location and not some fancy CGI crap.
I believe it was mostly in Hawaii, and if I remember, I think part of the reason the seasons, when I looked it up, took so long is because the ships that they used were actually built. So they would build them.
It would make sense if it's Hawaii. I know it's set in Nassau, but Hawaii is a beautiful area. So I mean, it just the water and the sand and the beaches, and it just looks. The setting looks so beautiful. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting back to it tomorrow and talking some more about roleplaying this week.
I'll try to remember what I can whenever we bring it up. I just remember not liking a lot of the first season because there was a lot of sex and there was a lot of. And I'm not a prude. It's just
no, we're on.
I don't care about nudity. I don't care about sex. It's just I'd rather see action in other stuff.
Start it and fade away and move the story along.
Yeah, we know what happened. Well, most of us know what happened after there's sex. It's just I don't care. I've seen the movies in my lifetime. It's fine. the titillation factor. The romance angle, I find romance is stronger when you show the affection by actions dictated through sacrifice versus hand-holding and snuggling.
Yes.
Alright, it feels like, and it very much, even if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, which I've been exposed to that, if you're aware of Game of Thrones, you could tell that it was heavily influenced, because I think it came out around the same time. And they kind of used that and was like, oh, this is what works for Game of Thrones, you know, this is what people want. No, people want dragons, and guess what, you didn't give them dragons. And then that last season was terrible. It was really dark. That one battle. Not enough cool stuff happens. That's my biggest qualm about most of those types of series. It's mostly people talking. But when they do the pirate stuff in Black Sails, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. You and
But like you said, pirates. I like pirates. Nope.
there you go. You and the parents have said just after that first season, wait for it, and then you'll be good. Or that things get better.
Yeah. I mean, there's still slow parts, but they realize that they don't need to put a sex scene every like 15 minutes. I got the crane key. Because I'm pretty cranky. Calm.
My number 7.
That's supposed to be the original Donkey Kong, by the way.
Oh, is it canonically? Yeah, Cranky Kong.
From the original game, yeah. The arcade game. Sorry.
A prehistoric mystery novel. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, maybe their brains weren't quite maybe as developed.
You talking cavemen or dinosaurs? Like Dinosaur City kind of stuff.
Ooh.
Because you could do both. You could do like Dinosaur Detective Noir. They got like the trench coats and the hats.
Thank you. I'm
You're
stealing it. Number 7, Dinosaur Detective Noir.
But like cavemen mystery, like did Ugga do it? Because the names.
No, you know what? I'll stick with my prehistoric caveman murder mystery. But you would have to be creative, maybe, because maybe their brains weren't as processable. I mean, I'm sure their brains weren't as developed as they are today. So a good author would be able to use their words.
Good.
Good. Not just the dialogue, but just how they write, in order to somehow make this caveman murder mystery sound as good on paper as it just did in my head 5 minutes ago when I thought it up. I do like your Dinosaur Detective Noir, but I'm not going to start stealing things. But that is a good idea.
I put dinosaurs in just about anything.
Yeah, we've talked about that before. You can put dinosaurs in anything.
Saw a YouTube trailer for a Kickstarter series, Dinosaur Western. I think it was called like Cowboy Dinosaurs or Dinosaur
A movie, right?
I think it might be a short series.
I think it's by the guy that did the
Vietnam one.
Yeah. Which you had seen.
Yes. It was alright. I mean, the idea was there. The execution wasn't quite where I would have put it, but it wasn't that... I'd rather watch that than the new Jurassic Parks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna write some of these. I'm definitely... I mean, I've already got like 30 book projects I've been writing. Only completed the one. And even then, that's something I can refine. That's the one that I shared with everyone. If you remember.
Did I read it? I think you did, yeah.
It was very depressing.
Yes.
It was kind of already like the Dante's Inferno one. Mm-hmm. Not a self-help book, but it was very much similar to that, where it deals with all the different types of loneliness, depression. 6 Chambers of Hell.
I remember that, yes.
Started writing that one like 2010. Let's go deal with Spider-Man. 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 I'm assuming this is the last,
Who could have done this?
gem we need? Yeah, and it's green. Oh, it's that asshole.
Yeah, Nosferatu.
Mr. I like to throw crap and blind you. Release the spider! It is now humping them. My poison. No? Damn, Chris.
Yeah, so this is also one you
Could have just
technically
grabbed
could
and
have
ran.
just grabbed and ran, but you were loaded anyway.
Yeah, I've got 25 of those. So now I'm like end game? Like
Pretty
it really isn't just boss fight?
Couple forms with Alexia, probably.
Oh god, this will be quick. We can always save some of these topics for PDF.
Yeah. We'll definitely save the 2 game ones. Then we talk about the movies too.
PDF for this. PDF for this.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
I still have need 3 more. That's top 10.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad because this was a much better list than I thought it would be. As I started blazing through things.
Well, what you could do.
Oh, I had 2 slots.
Well, wait till after you beat it first.
Oh, like the extra modes and stuff.
Yeah, there's a battle mode that unlocks. That I think you'll want to do. I'll explain after.
Is there anything else? Is she poisoned?
I don't think so, but I don't quite remember. I do think she's a pain, but I've said that before. Then like, I mean, what you've been like, whatever, just dealt with it and then done.
Oh, right. Oh, what's good against her? Acid rounds or fire rounds or...
All I remember is at one point you'll unlock like one of those, like I said, laser launcher things.
I remember regular rounds are crappy. Because they have like short range. So I want to.
That's true. My number 8, historical fiction and horror. I feel like that's kind of a cheat code because you could probably add horror to any type of other genre. But take whatever historical fiction you might be interested in and add a horror slant to it. Just off the top of my head, the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I don't know. Somehow tie in some type of horror element to it, like, I don't know, there's slasher out there killing some of the statesmen that would have to sign the Declaration and... Oh.
I always thought you were going to go with what if Declaration of Independence but zombies.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Like the founding fathers were zombified and they broke off against the British. And the United States was founded by zombies.
That would be historical fiction horror.
Right.
So that's another good one. Might even be a better one than I was.
And I don't mean like brain dead zombies, right? I mean like they're...
I mean smart enough to sign the Declaration of Independence.
And of course it wouldn't be the slave trade. It would be the flesh trade.
Okay.
They would become such a superpower that they would get tribute from different countries across the globe, and they would send like the worst, their criminals, their what they would consider their detritus or detritus of society.
Or let's
eat them.
Let's stay with the Declaration of Independence. Tie it somehow to some type of Cthulhu mythos type stuff. Lovecraftian cosmic horror stuff, right? Like in order to gain favor and turn the tides of the American Revolution, you know, they make a pact with some Lovecraftian gods or something, right? Or I guess you could extend that to any, battle, any war. Yeah, historical fiction horror. You know what? Ironically, I think you've got the better idea so far. You said I wouldn't have any games, but
Yeah, because of the genre, you read a lot more genres of books. I'm gonna waste this one though. Too good. I'll waste shotgun ammo on him.
how many rounds do you have?
Like 60.
And honestly, you're probably not going to use a shotgun against Alexia.
Right.
I would think.
I'd rather save the grenade launcher rounds against her in case I need them. I could use a bowgun.
Yeah.
Got like 400 rounds.
Yeah.
Got 78% left in that. I got 334 handgun bullets and 37 craft rounds.
My number 9. Take a sports-centered novel based off a real sports event. And I'm speaking specifically of underdog stuff, right? There's plenty of underdog horror stories. Jesus. gave part of it away, but plenty of underdog sports moments. Take, for example, the 2001 Patriots winning their Super Bowl against the Rams, even though they cheated. Well, what if instead of winning that Super Bowl by cheating, they won it because Bill Belichick made a pact with some kind of cosmic horror entity to win the Super Bowl? Or maybe some type of satanic, made a deal with the devil. So a sports underdog story mixed with some type of either cosmic or satanic horror story where it causes the underdog to win.
You know what I was thinking? You just gave me an idea. It's like science fiction, sports fiction.
Oh.
Right, like a future sport kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like Minority Report crossed with that event, for example. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like a Philip K. Dick or a, which that was another one by.
What year did Rollerball, was that considered future sport?
Yeah.
I can't remember what year it was set in.
One of those near future kind of things.
Yeah. Not too far.
Yeah. Come for dinner. You got some lunch for breakfast.
I feel like my top 10 list now is what horror genres we would mention.
Alright.
To make a new book.
So to be fair, mine was basically taking pre-existing books and kind of tweaking
Yeah, we
them.
kind of mutated this list into whatever we wanted it to.
Yeah.
But which is fine, because they're our lists.
You know how many lists we've done?
Yeah.
Seriously, I can count them right now. Do you know how many lists we've done? We have done a crap ton of lists. Cut us some slack. We do this off the cuff, in the moment, just for you.
Really, you should be thanking us, I think.
Statue should be erected. I've unlocked the door. That's cool. Oh, what's this for?
Let's talk a bit about some of the movies we watched the past few days.
Yeah.
We'll start with the ones we watched yesterday. We watched the Prom Night remake.
Right, Brittany Snow.
Snow. Idris Elba.
I would say Idris. No offense, I hardly pronounce most people's names.
Who's that?
Handgun bullets. I spit on you.
The cop from Sinister.
Right, yeah, rest in peace.
It was okay. It was not too bad. It was decent. We talked while we were watching the movie about how it kind of came out in an era of when the remakes really weren't too bad. Yeah, the one we often think of as one of the better ones, Friday the 13th, the My Bloody Valentine.
Even House of Wax.
Oh yeah,
I always have a soft spot for that one.
I do too. It's not too bad. Even Paris Hilton is not too
Yeah,
bad.
it's very different from the original story, but it's not bad.
Oh, you saw Observed, right?
I don't have room, and I don't think
or
I'll
the first Black Christmas remake.
right.
So it's a competently made remake that's very entertaining. I do not think it's better than the original, but I haven't seen the original in a long time. And a lot of that is just me remembering Jamie Lee Curtis and Leslie Nielsen. So maybe if I watch both of them closer to each other, I might feel differently. So, but yeah, give it a shot. Prom Night remake, it's pretty good.
There's more to pay attention to throughout the entire movie. I would argue maybe the original's beginning is better, and the ending is fine. But for the original Prom Night, I found the middle of it to be not as good as or interesting on secondary viewing.
Entirely fair, because like I said, it's been a while since I've seen the original. So, what am I getting that on my phone? We followed that up with what I really enjoyed, because it's one of those that you think you know in your head the way it's going, but it doesn't really play out that way, but it's done in an interesting way. I kind of fumbled that, but Dead Pit.
Excuse me.
And I'll let you expand on that if you'd like. You might be able to put into words what I'm trying to think of.
The Dead Pit is a B movie that does something very interesting. Outside of having some neat camera shots, some nice special effects, it flips the genre within itself. It starts off as what one would consider to be maybe a very generic, slow-paced, poorly paced, psychological slasher film. But then it quickly shifts gears into a completely different genre altogether. I'm not going to spoil what it is. The biggest issue with the film is, even with the official Blu-ray, the sound mixing. Sometimes the voices can be difficult to hear over the music. But it is well worth a watch. It's one I caught on Shudder, I think, when I had that. About a girl who has amnesia being admitted into a psychiatric hospital where a doctor had gone crazy and performed experiments that caused the death of many patients, and how it's all interconnected. The Dead Pit.
Yeah. You mentioned the shots. I had mentioned while we were watching it, the cinematography, I thought had some really neat shots to it.
Right.
Very interesting. I thought the acting wasn't too bad. I've definitely seen worse, and I'm not one that's going to judge acting too harshly, because better than I can do. So, yeah. The characters, I like the character of I just said I like the character's name, or character, and I'm going to butcher his name. Was it Charlie Chris? The guy at the top of the tower?
I think so, yeah. The explosives guy.
Yeah,
right?
the explosives guy. Yeah. He was pretty neat.
Or
yes, the nurse is really cool. The Nurse Ratchet type character. And the nice nurse, she was very cool. And I won't spoil anything either, but it's pretty good. It is a was it Charles Band? No. So it wasn't a full moon. Okay. Yeah, check it out, Dead Pit. It's worth watching.
The Dead Pit.
The Dead Pit, sorry.
I just want to say it like they do in the movie trailers.
I had a really cool title card, I thought.
Yeah, very, what I would say is how we have our really cool title cards. Right?
I do hope you enjoy the title cards I make. I doesn't look like I spend a lot of time on them, but part of the reason I do spend a lot of time on it is because I do it in pen. I can't do it in pencil and then go over it again. I do it in pen. So if I mess up, I'm done. I gotta move to another sheet.
I can't do that.
I tried doing the tablet thing, and I prefer to have a physical piece of paper.
I can't draw at all. if aliens came down and said, Ryan, you must drop, or else the human species will be eradicated, I'll be like, well, nice knowing you. You get to blame me for the downfall of the human species.
You just gave me an idea for my number 10.
Oh, crap. Well, then I get 40% royalties.
A science fiction political drama where aliens have become so integrated with our life that at one point there was a president and vice president, and you can flip either one, whichever one's a human, whichever one's an alien. One is a human and one is an alien. So just a pure, straight-up political drama type, but where half the players, let's say, are alien tentacle monsters from the planet Zmorb, and the other half are human.
I'm trying to think of the Simpsons aliens' name.
Kang and Kodos.
Yeah.
Don't blame me, I voted for Kodos. I think it's Kang and Kodos, right?
That was your number 10?
Yep.
There you go, folks. 2 top 10 lists for the price of 1 video. Sorry for the briskness nature of it, but we are at the very tail end of this, I feel. It's not really, it shouldn't be much longer.
Nah, we're gonna still enjoy it, though.
Note down below some of your ideas for a top 10 genre blending book. Singular or series. It could be inspired by books that you like. It could be inspired by genres. We kind of played loosey-goosey with it. Just because I kind of feel like also with genres, there's a very limited number of genres.
I feel like books, as opposed to movies, you don't expand upon different genres as much. Like, I would watch a rom-com movie if, like, an actor or director, or if there's something about it that might interest me. I'm not reading a rom-com book.
Right.
If that makes sense, right? Like, if you're not into horror movies, you might watch a horror movie, but you're not going to spend, you know, however long it takes to read a 300-page horror book.
I have no idea where you're going.
Did you have to put something in that blue music bar?
I thought so, but then I just closed it and I couldn't do anything with it.
Let me do some co-piloting. While I do that, though, I'll give you one of the movies we watched today.
Oh, right, yeah, we did watch good movies this week. Overall, I think we watched more good than bad.
We did. This was a really good weekend. Doll Man vs. Demonic Toys. Go.
Full Moon Studios, so you know you're going in for low-grade B-movie quality material. Half the movie, which it's got a very short runtime anyways, about an hour and 6 minutes, if that, was clips and footage from 3 other movies, which were Doll Man, Demonic Toys, and what was it? Something Channels. Can't remember the exact name. So you have a shrunken lady and a shrunken space cop with the universe's most powerful gun, fighting demonic toys, trying to bring their demon master into our world. And how do they stop them? Good old-fashioned violence. There's some really neat sets, some really neat ideas that they kind of fleshed out there. If you're familiar with Charles Band in the Full Moon line of films, you know exactly what you're going to expect. And if you are not, then you are in for a surprise. It just says the sapphires have been removed.
Okay, you gotta do something with that tiger thing. With the 2 eyes.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Did you go into the stairwell?
I don't know where that is. It's not like it's labeled sterile room.
That's true.
I think I may have gone in the sterile room.
Okay. Let's just go back in the save room, make sure you have at least 2 spaces in your inventory, and then switch the power off. So if you go to the power room, switch the power off.
By the way, we are not using the internet, we are using a strategy guide.
Yep, my old school strategy, Prima Games strategy guide. The original one from back in the day.
Right, the rules we are doing here is usually for 2 OGs. He's playing. This time he's not because he's here with me and not at his place. So we call it co-piloting. Where I don't look things up, he does. If he so chooses.
Okay, so you have to turn the power off because you have to remove the 2 eyes. And if the power's on, if you remove one, it rotates.
Okay, so I gotta go rotate it back, and then I gotta turn the power off. Got it.
Oh, because it's not.
Because I took an eye.
I will have something to say about this when we do the review rating. Yeah, let me get back over here. That was my first foray into the Dollman and Demonic Toys universe. And I did enjoy it. I think I'd asked you if it would help that I have not seen the other one, so the scenes that were taken from the other movies wouldn't bother me. And I mean, it was kind of funny how, and you would mention every time they said, "Let me tell you this story," and it would you'd be like, "And here you're gonna see their scenes from this movie," and it was kind of funny how they would do that. But I thought it was cool. I thought the effects were cool of the toys. It did the forced perspective thing before Peter Jackson. And some of the shots you can tell, but some of the shots were really well done. It really is. For what they were trying to do, like, for example, the newspaper shot. Where it's got Dollman standing on top of the newspaper. Now, I loved it. I thought it was really good. You're not watching Dollman vs. Demonic Toys for, like,
Great acting,
great anything. You just want to be entertained about this little guy from an alien planet who is 12 inches tall in our world fighting demonic toys, and that's what you get, and it's fun. Role.
You want to see ideas that you know, would never be made into full movies by the bigger studio. Right. You want to see someone who says, let's try and make money off of this. It seems like a goofy idea because it is, but we'll make money and people will see something that you're not going to find from major studios. So everyone wins.
And yes, they want to make money, but I mean, to me, it seems like they also want to entertain.
Yeah. You can do both.
Because Thomerson?
Tim Thomerson.
I'm sorry, I apologize. Tim Thomerson does an amazing job. I mean,
There's never been a movie he's been in that I did not enjoy.
He's playing a 12-inch tall law enforcer from an alien planet, and he takes that role seriously. Okay, so you're probably thinking, what do you have to do with those?
Yeah, I thought they put together to form the body, and then the wings go on it. And it makes the...
Let's see if we ran past this place. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh.
Alright, take both the blue and red jewels out of the eyes and head back up the red carpeted stairs.
Sorry.
Okay, so. Save room you were running past is the last opportunity to save your progress. It's sort items later, this is the last time where you'll okay, then you're gonna do something. With the red gem.
Didn't need to shoot the zombies, but I mean, I got all this stuff.
One more thing about Dollman vs. Demonic Toys. It does make me want to see the Dollman movies and the Demonic Toy movies and that other movie, to be honest. Because like I mentioned to you, do you remember the name of it?
Bad Channels, I think.
It seemed like a 50s era concept,
Right,
and
right.
more modern.
One of the other movies I was thinking of playing today was Zone Troopers, which was Tim Thomerson and his boss. I don't know if you remember his boss from Trancers. But they're in a World War II movie where an alien ship crashes down and them and the Nazis are interacting with an alien force. And they're both trying to get the power of the alien ship, but also dealing with the alien crew that crash landed on Earth.
You have this.
Yes. Yes. It's a Charles Band movie. It's pretty good.
Next time I'm home, we are watching that. I'm making that name for it. The second movie we watched today, Screamers, which was actually one that I had asked you about if you'd seen before because it looked interesting to me and I was going to actually purchase it for my collection. But you had mentioned that you'd seen it. You might have even mentioned that you'd had it. So I passed on it, but the concept seemed really cool. It's a futuristic setting, alien planet. Well, maybe not alien planet, we don't know. Some planet off in the solar system where they're doing some mining. There's some political drama between the miners.
Well, war breaks out, and you have basically half of humanity goes to war against the other half over more like a corporation kind of thing over the minerals and resources of unobtainium. I mean, whatever it is, magical science resource. And one side develops a weapon that evolves and adapts, and they are robots, basically.
Yeah, they're little, you would describe it to me as kind of like tremors almost. Not that big, but
As they started, yes.
they burrow in the ground.
They scream.
They scream, hence the screamers. They're keyed into, I don't know if it's exactly movement, but...
No, it's just life forms, living organisms.
And I don't want to spoil too much about it because there were a couple twists and turns that I did not foresee. But it stars Peter Weller of RoboCop fame.
And Jennifer Rubin might be her name.
Ah, yes.
From Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Right. To circle back to Chuck Russell, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warrior. It was really good. It was, in fact, I thought it was the best movie of the night for us. I liked all three, but I definitely thought that was the best. Well made, the effects are pretty good. Like I mentioned, a couple of twists there that I did not see coming. A couple of twists I thought were coming that never did come, so it's well worth seeing. That would be Screamers. And then we finished the night with, at my request, because you mentioned it a couple times, Leviathan. Again, starring Peter Weller, Ernie Hudson, Hector, the hotel consigliere from Pretty Woman. I can't remember his last name, I apologize. Richard Crenna. Basically, you would describe it to me as Alien and the Thing. Underwater. And that is literally what it was. I don't think he was trying to hide that from anybody. But it was still entertaining.
Yeah, if you're looking for just B-grade science fiction schlock, I would say Leviathan is it. Screamers is a much better movie, I feel, just overall. It's also based on a Philip K. Dick novel. I forgot the name of it. Something Identity, I believe. And there's some differences, obviously, just because when it was written.
Yeah, Leviathan was also pretty good, pretty entertaining. The effects, not quite up to the level of, say, The Thing and Alien, but
No, yeah.
But certainly passable and practical. So, and anytime you can do I think underwater horror is something that you don't really see much of.
Yeah.
There is the newer one, Underwater, which wasn't too bad, I didn't think. With Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, it was alright.
Well, I mean, obviously Jaws. But we're talking like deep underwater type stuff, of course.
Yeah, and usually not animal-based, right? We've parsed through that before with our mythical lists that we have.
Yeah.
That once we get to a certain amount of subscribers and people joining us in the conversation in the chat, maybe we will bring back the list and we'll revise it.
Yeah.
Alright, now I gotta figure out where to go with this. Trying to remember where that room was.
It was... Wasn't it where Steve was, right? Up the stairs. Is that right?
Yeah. Which means I need to go this way.
What do you have in your inventory? I'm just curious.
2 healing. A bunch of death.
Okay, got it.
I could always swap out the shotgun for healing items.
And like I said, you're gonna pick up something at one point. So those were the 5 movies we watched this weekend. Yesterday, Dollman Demonic Toys. Or no, sorry. Prom Night remake and The Dead Pit. And then today, Dollman Demonic Toys, Screamers, and Leviathan. It was a very solid weekend.
Let us know if you've ever seen those movies, what you think about them, if you have a favorite. or if you can't tolerate them, also let us know any recommendations, stuff you'd like us to watch.
Yep, always looking out for recommendations.
Good luck with me.
Yeah. I'm slowly building up my physical collection, and I'm always on the lookout for stuff that he has not seen, and I will constantly text him. A lot of times I will text him the name of something and I'll say, you've probably seen this, but I'll ask anyway.
Claire?
Oh,
Is that you,
crying
Claire?
about Steve?
Chris?
No!
He's
Door
trying
won't
to pull on that door.
That's the question.
Hey, is Steve
Again,
with you?
in regards to what we're talking, you know, they were complaining about the movie.
Steve?
Sequential. Where the events that he was dealing with Wesker and what's her name happening at the time that she was dealing with.
Right, yeah.
Listen,
But how do you convey
have to
that
get out of
without
here
maybe like
immediately.
putting a box in like the top left corner?
can you unlock
there
it from
you
the
go,
inside?
Yeah. Which would be a distraction.
No, I
Which
can't.
would also be very heavy rainish, right?
Yes.
Jason! It's a push door.
Chris, there should be a self-destruct system somewhere. If you activate it,
There
all
always
the
is.
There always
electronic
is.
blocks might
Right.
be deactivated.
In the Resident Evil universe, every store has a self-destruct button. I can't take any more items. Oh. That's alright, I'll figure out.
Oh, I wonder if you can put that other... Yeah.
What is it trying
Nice.
Big brain. Sometimes. What is this now?
She couldn't just give you the card.
Right.
She's like, we give you this whole file.
Here, you do the work.
Read this whole file. You got a good hour to waste.
I guess I don't use them.
Can we get in that room?
Probably. I just don't know what that's for. And also let us know what you think about this format. If it's one that you all do not mind us doing, then we kind of opens up the gate for a lot of single-player games, because it'll expose me to games I've never played that he has, and vice versa.
Yeah, we could always switch it up and have me play something you're familiar with.
Right. I know you're there, I just don't know if you're... I got time, man. There ain't no timer on the screen yet.
There will be.
And there always is. I did that. I don't know it. There's a picture of Hunk. Well, it looks like.
Find the answer in Alexander's memo. Think of a girl's name and oh, this is Veronica.
Phone banging.
No, actually.
Yeah.
This facility will detonate
1, 2, 4, and 3.
5 minutes. All doors are now unlocked.
I don't remember. And I don't remember exactly at what point it pops up.
You made it!
There's a timer.
Come on,
we don't have time
let's get
for
out
this.
of here.
What are we gonna do?
Okay, turn the key clockwise simultaneously on 3.
Got it.
Wait, do I have to do that? Oh. That would be nice. If it was a newer Resident Evil, it'd be a quick time event.
2, 3.
Warning. The safety bomb will not be released until charging is complete.
I'll keep her busy. Just go for the emergency elevator.
Chris, but
I can take care of this. Just go.
you have to make it. Don't die on me.
Was that form 1?
Oh my god!
Gotta love Resident Evil now. Even though Barry's in 1 took multiple shots. Alright. But 1 copy and thank God he killed it though. Imagine facing that later in the game.
No, yeah.
Oh, those things. Let me keep shooting her. Okay, they very much were doing the Parasite Eve thing.
Oh, yeah.
With the opera music. Alright, think about that.
Part 2. So I didn't remember, but apparently I think we're doing this launch or whatever.
Oh, I remember the hydro. Protect Queen, but we're all queens. We're flying. Oh, doing some ammo. Yeah, I can't even target her. Wow, this is bad. Yeah, we're gonna have to repeat this. This is dumb. Because she moves when she shoots the fire, too. Look online. Yeah, look online. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, this is pissing me off. This is really dumb. No, this forced perspective shit is stupid. This is enough to drag the game down hard for me. Last boss, how to hit her with linear whatever crap. I like a challenge. I don't like stupid stuff like this. It says her hitbox is large enough that she will fly into the beam. That ain't true. I mean, I can just bring a bunch of health items. I don't need the shotgun. That is dumb. Well, let's go into that. Unless it doesn't allow me to go back.
Basically, this person just ran around in circles, and once all the fire hit the ground, just looked up between fire and shot.
Alright, I'll try that.
Ended up doing that over and over again until she basically got hit by one.
Yeah, see, that's just... It's the same reason I didn't like the Nosferatu fight. First of all, it's not very clear with the vision. Second of all, the enemy does some kind of weird BS. I'll bring it up when we get to the review. My thoughts on that. Also looks like we can see. Strategy better. Alright, so I don't need to play. Honestly, I probably don't need to shotgun. Dump that too. Let's save. Save here. Let me bring healing items. I'm gonna need a lot of them.
Less so than your list. I kind of like some of them. Looking at them now, some of them seem really stupid, but hey. These two I'm saving for next week. There's definitely ones I want to sequel nanny in the game.
Good news is at least all those little bugs go away after you.
I do agree for trying to kind of like plug in those two first-person mode things there. Without better mechanics, maybe.
Yeah, I'll expand on it in the review. I got some thoughts, and I think I get it. I disagree with it, but I get it.
And this was, I think I mentioned to you before, in the battle mode, it was, I think, well, I don't know if getting. Battle mode has
this facility will detonate in 5 minutes. All modes are now unlocked.
Oh, wrong guy. We gotta get beyond. Okay. Yeah. I'll take it.
Was that supposed to be like the achievement, I think?
Oh yeah, that could very well be it.
Chris!
Move.
Now, is there any more gameplay?
Claire! No!
Just enjoy Wesker. You've earned it. There is a bit of lore I can expand on after. It's actually pretty interesting. Just because Wesker beats up Chris. Does Wesker things.
Chris!
Well done, Chris. It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing left is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker! You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire!
Today's a good day. I came for Alexia, but killing you is even better.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
What?
That's not the win you think it is, Wesker.
In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive, just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
You freak!
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart. But my men have already taken him.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about?
As a surviving member of STARS, I have to finish this.
Remember your promise.
I'll end this once and for all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
Bends it into like a heart.
You would think after this he'd have learned his lesson in 5. But that's a cool cutscene, like before the battle.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
well done,
evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated.
I can't remember.
All personnel
the lore part I was gonna tell you
evacuate
about.
immediately.
I can't remember if it's in a memo anywhere or just implied, but that he was used in part to make Ouroboros.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's been written in the memo. I think that's generally because otherwise Steve never no one asked about him at all. The rest of the series.
Yeah, right. Okay, this is gonna be clip. I'm gonna use this as the, I'll title it something like, Chris's
Sure,
story.
I'm not human
Workout his
anymore.
arm.
But just
Because he kept
look
getting
at the
punched by
power
Wesker.
I've
Punch me
gained.
hurts people. Like, you go and punch hard. Heaven or hell? The Soul Calibur.
Magnificent, don't you think?
Look at the beginning of the match.
That was one of those classic moments where the villain just could have easily just, you know, decapitated Chris or something. But probably make a list of how many games, movies, all that, over in minutes if the villain did what, you know. Yeah.
How do you can handle those eyes? Like red? Not like snake eyes.
Yeah, these are almost like snake.
Almost like it was a hunter.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Wesker.
This time it's implied he's not quite fully, like the level he was in 5. That makes sense. He's not surviving of all things.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on another.
I think I made a comment on a video about it. It was like, he's gonna come back.
Until we meet again.
Atmosphere. We've gone global, Chris. I am everywhere now. Now I am global saturation. The world will be blondified. 7 minutes, Chris. 7 minutes for you blonde. There are a lot.
Chris, where are you?
I don't find it bad. Because, you know, they're short and they're interesting. They're kind of beautiful.
I think it's one of the reasons I like that Veronica weapon.
Chris!
Hey, you know that I always keep my promises.
Chris, promise me. Please promise that you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah, it's payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once and for all.
I'm going to force in the next game to find out Umbrella's sitting down. Or because, you know, the stock went down and the company did.
The flights that take to get there.
Chris did nothing to take down Umbrella. Umbrella was taken down by, you know, stock.
Okay, well, I'm going to test whether or not I need to go somewhere else for the review or... Oh, yeah, sorry, credits. Oh, well, we gotta wait for the credits to roll.
I don't mind making it inspired the first time you watch and then skip them.
Right.
Skip little credits.
Right.
Well, I apologize if the timing was off.
No, I mean, we still got a good length out of this. I mean, it's about 2-3 hours. I get pissed off because of that last forum fight. Was not expecting a first person. Honestly, I was expecting a harder fight, just ammo dumping, but that was probably one of the easier fights.
I was actually surprised it was that easy.
Yeah, it's sad, but, I am willing to bet money Pierce Said is going to separate the development. with that cutscene with her and just the idea behind her, and like the skin and the fire. Very Eve. Yeah, and the opera music. But yeah, we'll get to the review once we get through the credits. Stick with it or bounce. It's all good. Regardless, if you can even hear me. Mocap. Mocapture. Alright, you can kind of hear me, but still. I'll dig up. I brought it up. So far they haven't really talked about the game. You'll get the idea in his head. I promise, there's a review coming. I am playing this on the PS4, so the sound cannot be adjusted for whatever reason. Or it could, maybe, I don't know. I can adjust the sound on the TV, but I can't adjust the sound in-game. Captain Commando. Remember when he was meant to be their mascot?
Oh, right, yeah.
Alright, is there a post-credit? Oh, look at that. And then this is going to be the how bad I did screen, right?
Yep.
Yep. I got an E for excellent. E for excellent. Good job. Battle game. Alright, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this.
Resident
just so it's easier to talk. Time for the review, folks. Ryan's Review Systems, a review system developed by the world's leading third-grade elementary school science fair and winners out of Umbrella Corporations. You Can Be a Science Winner 2 competition held in Antarctica alongside aliens from, let's go, Uranus. They developed a time-traveling device to travel back in time, learn the ancient arts of mysticism, magic, and alchemy to bring to you through me the best, and then travel in the far-flung future, learn future sciences, and mix it together, bring to you through me the best, most objective, honest, coolest, totally rad, and tubular review system bound past, present, future, timeline, multiverse, universe, reality, planet, no other country, no YouTube channel, no, gaming magazine or gaming website has a review except for this one right here, right now. And I want to just make sure real quick that the sound doesn't interfere with one thing. I can move closer too. The review's broken into 3 categories: B, A, and D. B stands for boring, A stands for awesome, and D stands for dumb. and they're measured by 2 metrics. First metric is thumbs. Second metric is check marks. Thumbs up via not Street Fighter 2, via Terminator 2 with the Terminator going down the molten lava. Thumbs up is good. Zangief side style thumb via Street Fighter 2, the movie's okay, and the guy from Gladiator giving a thumbs down and sticking his tongue out like a psychopath is bad. Green check mark good, gray check mark okay, red check mark bad. So let's jump into it. Boring. Was I bored at any point with this game? No, I was not bored at any point with this game because it's classic Resident Evil style gameplay 99% of the way through, and I am a big fan of fixed camera survival horror games, as you will see these upcoming Octobers where I have played a ton of different horror games, so make sure you check in for those on top of any live streaming I do during those months of horror. There's itemization, there's a bunch of weapons, there is the gameplay element of not knowing whether or not I should be wasting ammo, wasting healing items, or holding on to it. There's a variety of enemies to deal with. I'm going to move this actually kind of like this for now for the review. There's a variety of enemies that kind of forced me to change up my gameplay, whether it was needing herbs, needing to run, or needing to engage. You had a variety of bosses. What I did enjoy about those bosses were you didn't have to really fight any of them. I don't know. Maybe the only thing I could think of in improving that is maybe if you did fight them, you would get something from it. Kind of like what they did with 3, where you would get the pieces from Nemesis. That way it would kind of been a risk-reward kind of thing. Do I expend the resources now so that I could be stocked later, more prepared, or get something a little bit unique and special? I enjoyed the story. I liked Alfred a lot. He is not my favorite. Irvin is still my favorite, but he is ranking up within that same category. He does have the best laugh in Resident Evil video games. Video games ever? Maybe. Sounds like a competition. That said, I can't think of too much about the game where I was bored, even when I used my co-pilot for guiding me through things. It was more because I was either stumped and I had no idea where to go or what to pick up, but it definitely wasn't because of boredom. So, I'm gonna give it 1 thumbs up, 1 green check mark. Is it awesome? Like I said, it's classic Resident Evil, fixed camera. You've got the body horror, bio horror approach. You had some interesting villains with the Alfred twins, even though Ashford twins. Though Alfred does kind of steal the spotlight because he's in it the vast majority of the game. You do get an appearance from Wesker, where he's still meme-worthy, I guess, as the kids would say, or meme-worthy. You get to play 2 of the best characters in Resident Evil, Claire and Chris, and you also get introduced to what most consider one of the worst, and I'll be honest, I don't even think he's that bad. He's not that great, but I guess he fills the role. Also, the hunters looked pretty badass in this one. I liked what they did, where they kind of made the head smaller, and the eyes were a lot different. All that bundled together makes it awesome in my book, so that gets a 2nd thumbs up, a 2nd green check mark. Last but not least, is the game dumb? I'm going to say overall it's not, but here are my nitpicks. There's a lot of back and forth. In the other Resident Evil games, it's not as bad because, well, in those, it takes place in a much smaller area. And here it has you running across an entire base or even through multiple sections, like the mansion, and then all the way back to the base, and then all the way underground, and then back all the way to the mansion. If you remember the part where the Bandersnatches were, in like the graveyard section leading up to the building, and you go in and... Yep. There was a lot of that, and it wasn't that there isn't backtracking in these games, it's the fact that you had to backtrack further than I feel any of the original Resident Evil games. You also had respawning zombies and enemies at spots. Never a fan of that, unless there's a clear sign or visible reason why they would keep respawning. It was fine at the beginning when it was the graveyard section. At least that logically made sense, and they didn't really have you going back and forth through that part more than maybe once or twice. But there were some rooms in this game where they just kept coming back, and it's like, okay, that's just kind of silly. My biggest hang-up, this is really dumb, was the forced first-person shooting sections. Nosferatu and at the end here with Veronica. Why? Resident Evil games were never about Twitch-style gameplay shooting. They didn't become action games until they actually started making action games with 4 on, 5 and 6, so on and so forth. At this point, they were more or less puzzles to be solved when dealing with bosses. So you're going from one gameplay style all the way to another that are almost at complete opposite ends of the spectrum. On top of that, with games that are not designed for that style of play. It'd be as if you were trying to make Devil May Cry a survival horror item management game, so you had to keep track of the bullets that you shoot. It would not work. It would not make the game better. And it just made the game worse in my eyes. They were very frustrating. Obviously, I got through them. But they were one of those that's like, it does enough to piss me off, not in a good way, that you didn't need it. Some of it was cryptic with what you need to do. That's typical of a lot of these games, but I feel here more so it felt like, where is that item? I needed what now? Why did I need that? Maybe I wasn't reading the files extensively enough, but some of it just wasn't really clicking. Like getting the halberd with the diadem mixture. I had no idea that's why I needed it for, to pour it on the emblem. I thought I just need the emblem to put in the door. What else? What else? The metal detector part was neat in concept, but the execution just made it more annoying than anything. I thought that was a very minor dumb thing. But it was still enough that I wanted to remark about it. The Steve encounter, it's not even a fight. It was literally designed just to drain resources with you not having any actual player input other than just running away. I mean, there's sections like that in 5 from what I remember. They're QuickTime events, but it makes a bit more sense there because you're not having to expend any kind of resources. You're just going to have to be quick on the draw. I feel like they could have picked one or the other. I would have preferred a fight, but that said, I would say Alexia didn't get as much time as she needed. I feel maybe they rushed that bit too quickly to let her breathe and kind of present herself as more of a character rather than just, you know absolutely nothing about me. I woke up and I'm an evil monster. Very much heavily inspired by Parasite Eve. Not only with the music, with the opera thing, but you could tell with the transformation, the fire, all things that tell us that mitochondria might as well have been in play in Resident Evil. But again, none of that is enough to drag it down, so we're all good boy and girl Alexandria? Veronica virus? T Veronica virus infected individuals. We can give Resident Evil Code Veronica X a 3rd thumbs up, a 3rd green check mark. I do recommend the game, and I am now curious on how the remake's going to play. So for my final verdict, and then any thoughts you've got, Resident Evil Code Veronica X, were you boring? No, you were not. 1 thumbs up, 1 green check mark. Resident Evil Code Veronica X, were you awesome? You were still totally awesome. 2 thumbs up, 2 green check marks. And last but not least, Resident Evil Code Veronica X, were you dumb? Outside of a needlessly long title there. And my other nitpicks that I do have, you were not dumb enough to drag you down. 3rd thumbs up, 3rd green check mark.
I'm not going to add too much.
Sure that, they can hear you good.
I'm not gonna add too much to it, just to...
Just lean into the microphone.
Oh. Yeah, I won't add too much to it or take up too much time. I agree with the majority of your points. This has always been one of my favorite Resident Evil games. But, to be honest, not playing it and just watching someone, I was a little taken aback at there were times when I was like, man, this is one of the most tedious Resident Evil games. Like you mentioned, the backtracking and the items and all this and that, and not being always sure what to do. I think this is definitely leans on one of the more backtrack-heavy titles, like you alluded to.
Right.
And if you're not playing it, it honestly is kind of a chore to watch someone play it, if that makes sense, because of all that backtracking, right? But yeah, other than that, it had been a while since I played it, so it was really interesting just following along with it. Bringing back some good memories of when I played it, and some stuff like the cutscene I mentioned, the Veronica Wesker cutscene. Talking about DJ is always fun. Just little things that brought back good memories of the game. So I appreciate you letting me tag along. I know I wasn't always helpful at times because I forgot things, but yeah, it was interesting and fun playing along this and Zero. I enjoy doing this way. It's hopefully something we continue doing.
Right, let us know down below how you felt about us doing this format for 2 OGs, or if you preferred both of us playing. Because there's a lot of single-player games out there, and it's also a way for both he and I to play and experience games normally we wouldn't, that the other one may have.
Maybe next time we try this, if we try, we do switch it up.
Right. Alright, we won't keep you all too much longer. We'll go over the top 10 list real quick, and then we'll bounce. And this music is overbearing. I wish there was a way to turn it off, but there isn't. Regretfully. My top 10 list this time around was top 10 book genre blends we want to see and or read. And mine was a fantasy horror. Think 40K Gene Stealer and the Dwarven Carax. Choose your own answer philosophy book. It's set up like choose your own adventure, but you end up at the philosophy that you feel you'd align with. What was number 3? Goosebumps Canterbury Tale style. So instead of having the Knight's Tale, you'd have the Jock's Tale. It takes place during Halloween. You'd have the Nerd's Tale, so on and so forth. Don Quixote Urban Adventure Drama. Right, it'd be like a modern retelling using a bunch of, I guess you could do fantasy too. It'd be like urban adventure fantasy drama. Mystery romance, so you don't even know who they're in love with, and they don't either. Eldritch horror historical fiction. Think Cthulhu meets the Silmarillion. Gothic horror comedy. It's basically Dracula, Dead and Loving It. First-person racing drama, where the book is written by the driver as they're driving in a singular race. Their thoughts, their fears, the anticipations, their actions. Myths and legends of fast food chain mascots, or like pantheons. You can kind of create a whole fabricated fictional history from it. And last but not least, a epic Dante's Inferno self-help book.
And I have number 1, old English classic literature, Thomas Hardy, but in a sci-fi setting. Number 2, I called it a math choose your own adventure. It's not necessarily that, but some type of novel where you're also solving math problems as part of the story. Number 3, classic literature in a fantasy setting, like Looking Glass Wars. Number 4, Giant Monster Kaiju Oral History, but from the Giant Monster Kaiju's perspective. Number 5, Serial Killer Self-Help Book. Number 6, a cookbook using horror icons. Number 7, Prehistoric Caveman Murder Mystery. Sounded great in my head. Number 8, Historical Fiction Horror. Think the signing of the Declaration of Independence mixed with whatever horror genre you want. Number 9, Sports Underdog Story, Cosmic Horror. And number 10, a sci-fi political drama where your political ticket, president, vice president, one is a human and one is an alien.
And there you go, folks. 2 top 10 lists for the price of one video. You're never going to find a better value or bang for your buck anywhere else but here on YouTube's best kept secret. Let us know some of your ideas down below in the comments. And if you have any other top 10 list ideas you want to pitch our way, we're always happy to hear them. Or if you're any games you want to see us play. Next week we'll be doing EDF, and then after that, well, the stars will align. You'll have to wait and find out. We'll also have more top 10 lists and topics that we're going to cover and talk about. I want to thank you all for joining us for this 2OGs play, where we tried something a little bit different. Maybe it didn't work as well. Do apologize for the sound issues. This is a PS4 problem. Not necessarily. It's really this game, because you can't adjust the sound, as you can see in the option screen. That said, to my subscribers, you all stay awesome and you have an amazing day, or if you prefer, stay amazing and have an awesome day. Drive by Redneck Beers, we'll see you around. Until then, you have a good morning, good afternoon, most importantly, a very good night.
Night, everyone.
That's a screenshot.